Hello.
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
I've been here for a few minutes of warming up.
Warming up.
We have a crazy crew today.
Was pretty sure I was going to forget how to paint. I definitely don't know where to put my hands.
What do I do with my hands?
Jason's is set up very far out.
Yeah.
Yes. This is a hard station to paint
We'll
at.
see. We'll see how it goes. Yes. Coming back to the Deadpool. Gabe, maybe you remember.
Yeah.
When did we get these?
Oh,
Was it last year?
Well, yeah. I think.
I'm trying to determine if this is the first time I've painted in 2024, and I believe it is.
Wow.
Maybe. We may have gotten them in January, but I could be wrong.
I don't remember. Where's Megalodon when we need him?
I think it's been a while.
If it's not the first time I've painted in 2024, it is the second.
And it is end of March.
Yeah, exactly. I made it almost through.
Big Bob, boy, the cameras look way out of focus today. Everyone looks so different.
Oh, Pete is Megalodon, right?
Oh yes,
on
looks
YouTube.
like it.
When did we get the Marvel United? Was that last year?
Either it was only a couple months ago, or it's been like 7 months.
Right. It's been like a year.
It's been forever, or only a few months.
Yes, it was last year. All right. Oh, it's you.
Yes.
On YouTube, not Twitch. Gotcha. Yeah. That's what I thought.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time you've been on.
I think it's my first time this year.
This year?
Yeah.
At least since I've started, I feel like. But I don't know. I didn't
Oh,
watch
no,
the
I have,
streams
because I definitely got these. I definitely started these on stream.
Yes.
And that was after you came here.
That was after you started.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. But I think it was.
Yeah, because you were here for all the box craziness. Oh, I took a picture of it.
Yeah.
I'll know exactly what.
There you go.
Yo, yeah.
The date will be on the
I know
picture.
exactly.
Oh,
what
those came in with all the cool mini stuff, the like 80 boxes that they sent us.
That's
Yeah.
exactly it. Yeah. The
Let me find the
Deadpool model,
picture.
Teeny Tiny Victories, is from Marvel United. And it's like an expansion pack or a special edition or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, too far.
And then today I am painting this really cool wolf soldier from Infinity. It's from the by Corvus Belli. So it's cool. I mean, it's a giant wolf man with a huge knife and a big revolver.
October 20th.
So
Stop.
So, and I think you started painting I think you painted like a month or two after though. I don't think it was like the moment it showed up.
No,
we
but
had
it was
off to
still
the
last
side.
year.
But yeah, it was October.
All right.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do a white unicorn on this one. I really wanted to do this one.
Megalodon said it was in a meeting and saw
I
we
saw
were painting.
that.
Told them I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm out of here. I really want to do this one, even though I looked up some like reference and she's also supposed to be wearing red. I want her to be wearing pink. So
Cool, love it.
I'm going to paint this pink, and I'm really excited because I get to use fluorescent pink.
Ooh.
And
dark hot pink.
Ooh, the
Nice.
dark hot pink.
yeah. So I might be focused a little bit more on Lady Deadpool today, but
Love
I
it.
do want to do some red on this guy.
Can't wait to see that dark pink in person. I haven't actually gotten to use it.
You haven't used it yet?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
I envy the fact that you guys paint so many different things. If I did my DW stuff, if I did, my GW stuff would never get finished, and that's our curse.
That's fair.
You should see the shelves and shelves we have of half painted / unpainted / models in a bag.
Yeah.
I was to say, don't feel too bad, because this mini I bought at least 5 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
And I primed it it was so dusty that I actually had to use soap and water to clean it
wash
this
it
morning.
off. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. And that was dust from being in a case.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's amazing that inside the case gets dusty too.
Captain Red Rings said, "Wait, people finish painting things?"
Give it a bunch of crackhead style tattoos. I don't know how to do tattoos. They would look terrible. Pete, the new colors aren't available just yet. They've got you got about another month.
Yep.
before they'll be
April
on the website.
25th is the goal.
Yeah. I don't know what I had. I'm assuming this is like probably burnt red that I had on here already.
It looks like it, yeah.
And now I've mixed I put a little burgundy into orange red for this color that I have right now.
Just before your birthday, you'll make your wife buy them for you. Nice. When's your birthday? Are you an April birthday or are you a May birthday? That's the real question. Mathematic, that is from Marvel United. Some chibi
Both of them.
things. Game delay today? Today is your birthday?
Yes, that's right. Game Delay said it was his birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Game Delay.
Hey.
Alright, I have a song for you. Ready? This is your birthday song and it isn't very long. Hey. There you go. Happy birthday. April 29th. Nice.
Gabe, is your birthday in April?
Yeah. April 18th.
Ooh.
Nobody?
It's the best
Nobody has
birthday
requested
month.
time off for a big Gabe birthday event. so-
No. That big gay birthday event was canceled this year.
What?
There's too much going on.
Too many people who work here now?
No. Yes and no. More just, when you've got, there's just too many things. Too many things happening. Hard to plan and actually like a full big camping trip.
Yeah, that's fair.
Last year we had like half the crew out for Gabe's birthday.
It's true.
It was before you even worked here, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or were you just that crazy guy who showed up every day?
I would show up every Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because Philip worked here a while ago. I remember when he got the job, and the way he described it was definitely not at all what it is at the time, and I think we didn't really understand. He's like, yeah, we're like a hobby, like manufacturer shop type thing. I'm like, what does that even mean? But we'd also like just got into the hobby, so but then he got Christopher connected, and then I got connected through kind of both of them doing stuff here. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I think
they
we met
couldn't get rid of
you
me.
and Christopher around the same time because you came and did a shoot with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was our first big one, the walk through the building one, I think.
That before that was building the studio out.
Oh,
So
okay.
I
yeah.
I didn't do all of the stuff with Chris, but I came for like a day to like help clean this room up
Yeah.
But I saw this room when it was all the carpet was all gone and
Yeah.
the sticky floor.
Oh, God, the
Ooh,
sticky floor was
gross.
terrible.
Yeah.
Did you see it before we painted it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. No. I saw it when it was painted, when it was blue.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think we painted it before we took the carpet up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they couldn't get rid of me, so I'm
Yep.
here now.
We've sure tried, but he keeps showing
true.
up.
They said, hey, don't come in tomorrow. And I'm like, great, see you in the morning.
Yeah.
No, seriously, Gabe, this is your last day. No, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
We'll make a meeting about it next week. Celebrate with a frosty beverage. That sounds great. GVEDM? What do you mean? What do you what is
Don't know.
huh?
Huh?
Any fun weekend plans, anybody? It is Friday.
It is Friday.
Friday.
I've got a big board game day tomorrow.
Oh.
Having some friends over all afternoon to just board game it up. Play some card games too.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm doing. Jason left me.
That's fair.
I have no plans.
T. Schmidt said, it's 4 here, my work day is done. I'm thinking it's beverage time right now.
No English. Okay, well. I don't know.
Plan on getting more sleep. So far, not going great. Having people over for hobby time. That sounds fun.
Fun.
Nice.
I might
Hopefully
be playing.
They all have go bags.
Yeah. I might be playing D&D tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh.
Towards like, I think we're playing from like 5 to 9 or something. But pretty much the moment I get home, I just start coughing because I've been had this little weird thing that I've been getting over.
Yeah.
So I just have like my throat from the day is just like done.
Oh yeah. You're kind of just done.
So it always comes in waves.
Just allergies.
You know? No, I think it was from El Con.
Oh.
Con flu.
That's right. I guess you were.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I don't think anyone's sick. That's great.
I got kind of like not anywhere near as bad as we've had before.
Yeah.
Just enough to be annoying, you know.
Yeah.
And when you're sitting at a table with a bunch of people and trying to play D&D and you're just coughing, it's not fun.
Does your wife play games too, Gabe?
Yeah. She doesn't play. She's very particular about. Me and her are very different likes for games. Is what it is. So I love games that have lots of different rules and mechanics and ways you can play and very brain thinking heavy.
Yep.
And she's like, if there's no role play and there's no romance, I'm out.
Yeah.
So she really likes games like D&D, or video games would be like Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
Mass Effect, and all those kinds of games. RPGs. T. Schmidt came home with a con cough. Yeah, it wasn't a flu. It was just a cough. It was like a slight sore throat and then a cough.
How about you, Matt? Does your wife play?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. She plays just about everything that I do.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She Magic the Gathering, whatever card games, board games.
Is it weird to hear her call your wife?
I'm still getting used to it.
Matt just got married, you guys.
So fun.
Yeah. Still getting used to it. But it's fun. Yeah, no, and it's great that she plays so many different games. Thanks, Game Delay.
Jade and Teeny Tiny Victories said Jen love the nails.
I don't know what that means, so no, I don't think so. It sounds fun.
Ryan Wall said, "Holy crap, Jen's painting."
Yeah, I know. It's not a mirage. I'm really here.
Yeah. Source said, one of these days I should probably marry my spouse too. Our daughter turns 18 this year.
Nah. Jason and I aren't married.
Nicholas asked top 3 board games right now, Matt.
Top 3 board games for, I'm assuming that I enjoy.
Yeah. No, like what's trending right now?
Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah. Well, hey, I don't know. Some people are just like, do you really like board games?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, like name three songs from that band on your shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Nemesis, for sure, is still probably my top one. It's an old game, but we just played last week, Puerto Rico, which is I enjoyed it a lot more than I expected to. And then there's a World War II game called Undaunted, which you saw me playing with the other week. Now that I've played that a handful of times, that's definitely up there. I would say top 3 for me as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Polo Taco, nail polish, really cool range of colors and finishes. Awesome. I notice a U in colors. Can I get these in America?
Gabe Lee said, "Oh, you like board games? Name 5 out of the top 10 board game geek."
Kyle said, "I've been married 12 years and I'm still getting used to it, man."
Yeah.
Oh, they're awesome. I will Google that when I am done with stream. I'm like, I used to be really obsessed about my nails and had them painted all the time. And then when I would do fulfillment and shipping here, they just chipped all the time. Sticking my hands in boxes and paper and all that, so it was just a pain. So I just
don't
stopped.
know how Addie keeps her nails.
I know her nails are amazing.
Yeah.
But now that I'm not doing that every day, I've started to pay more attention to my nails again, which is fun. I will check out Hollow Taco.
Gabe Lay said, I've been married for 24 years. I'm getting used to this 5th version of our marriage. It's the best version so far.
Nice.
Which version? The 5th version.
Teen Tiny Victory said, me and Captain Mannering's been together about 12 years, but only got around to getting married about 1.5 years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that the two of you were a couple.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Gabe Lay said the 3rd version was
couple.
rough.
Like Chuck and Jade.
Yeah, Jen's crushing the Deadpool. It looks great.
No, I mean, they're still very... I have a hard time. I do like one layer on the whole thing, and then the next one on the whole thing, so...
That's great.
They look... My models look ugly for a long time, and I have embraced it. It's just how I paint.
Chuck said, 8 years for us, an adventure every day. I'm married for 4.5 years now.
How old were you when you got married?
20.
Oh, okay.
As a young lad.
Just knew. She was the one.
Yep. My models look ugly for a long time. Another good title for my autobiography. That's funny. Captain Mannering said the creator of Hollow Taco is Canadian and started out on YouTube as a nail art enthusiast. And now has her own nail varnish company. Her videos are also pretty funny.
Oh, cool.
That's kind of how we started. Paint enthusiasts.
Oh, yeah.
That made our own
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Our videos are pretty funny, too.
Yeah.
I'd like to think
They
that.
sure are. Except when they're serious.
Yeah. Curse Cowboy said, my wife and I have been married for 3 years next week. Ooh, happy early anniversary.
Happy anniversary, yeah.
This could probably take headphones off. Now that all the audio sounds fine.
Yeah.
Captain Mannering said, well, we keep putting you on the TV when your streams are on and we were buying your paint, so yeah.
We appreciate it.
But lest anyone forget, today is my birthday and unrelated, let's talk about Wizard's Butt again.
You don't have any right now.
It's true.
But Ruben was talking about it.
Cooking up some more Wizard's Butt.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. That's my problem. It's my birthday. Picked up a bottle of new shit LVO. Haven't tried it yet, but saw the demo in person. Had the guy use fluorescent red paint on a blue model. It was great. Oh, I think I remember that. I think I remember watching Jordan do that. Or maybe it was, I know Artist Opus had some
Oh.
that they were playing with at LVO. Because this one, it was new. Bob, what have we told you? What have we told you about? What have we told you about the paint? It's non-toxic. And also what? What is it also?
For miniatures, not mouths, everyone.
Yes. Delicious. No.
Nope, definitely never said that.
What color are you using, Matt?
Right now, I'm using yellow green with a touch of heavy warm white.
Nice.
I'm using the heavy warm white, not so much for the color, but for its viscosity. It just helps the paint dry brush a little bit better, being a little thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Some pigments, even though I know we try to use as few mixtures in our colors as possible. But that also means then that some pigments just are less opaque than others and won't dry brush quite as well. So adding a more opaque color to it just helps it dry brush a bit.
Interesting. I never would have thought of that. Also, Kyle, whose side are you on? Huh? What are we doing here, huh? Friendly fire.
Jade.
Pale yellow kind of looks like the buttered popcorn I'm currently enjoying.
You know, Jade.
Oh my goodness.
You know the rules.
Got some stuff going on my printer. Hopefully I can get time for next month's challenge. I don't even know what the challenge is next month.
No.
Or is we keep it secret?
That probably means he doesn't know yet.
Keep it secret.
It's Friday and there are no rules on Friday. I don't know about that.
Who said that?
Rebel.
The rule about not eating the paint still stands no matter what day it is.
True. Does the rule of cool also not apply on Friday? Because that'd be sad.
Oh, that would be very sad.
Kyle, the side of freedom.
Someone's been watching Braveheart again.
Yep. Kyle's gotten too comfortable. It's also Game Delay's birthday, so we'll let him make today's rules if we need any. I don't know about that.
I mean, he's a lawyer, so...
I have a feeling that those rules might involve Wizard's butt.
Oh, that's true. And he would use legalese to figure
All
out a
Pro
way to
Acryl
make
gets
us
weird
have to send him
fantasy
Wizard's
names
butt.
for the day. Oh my gosh, that would be great. That would be very fun to make a limited line of all of our paints with fantasy names, like silly names.
Gorgon's Hangover. The whole reason for our paint naming is because way before we started Monument Hobbies, when we were just Slow Fuse Gaming and just an online store selling Army Painter and Vallejo and all the other guys, I would be doing fulfillment and I wouldn't even know where to look for certain colors because they weren't alphabetized on the rack or anything like that. And so, it would be like Necromancer Cloak.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Where do I even find that? Because there's like hundreds of paint on the rack, hundreds of colors on the rack. And too many weird names.
Too many names.
So we give you
I don't think we have any brush lickers
dark
at
hot
Monument.
pink and fluorescent red.
Yep.
And like really straight burgundy, really straightforward names.
Matt, are you a
Know
brush
what you're
licker?
getting.
Brush licker?
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't think we have any.
Nope.
Nope.
I started painting oils super early, so
yeah.
it's always
Definitely not a habit you're gonna have when you're painting oils.
Yeah.
Matt is painting with orcish bile mixed with dragon's earwax.
Dragon's earwax.
Monument teeth brushes. I think someone in Discord said they wanted Monument underpants.
Yeah. We've had all kinds of fun apparel ideas.
Everyone else makes you feel weird for not being a brush licker? They're weird.
Yeah.
If we did make Monument underpants, it should have a logo on it that says "Don't eat the pants."
Oh my gosh.
Put it on the whiteboard, Gabe.
Can it just say non-edible on the butt? Funny. Don't eat the pants.
Oh, Kyle's a brush licker.
Gosh dang it, Kyle. That's why you're on their side.
There's always one.
Always.
Monument toothpaste labeled as bold fluoride green. Green? What color is your toothpaste? I think mine's white.
Mine's white.
Like
I recall having blue toothpaste at one point.
I think mine's currently blue, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Something that says cool and minty.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos
cool
of
mint.
Have you seen the videos of people who would like squeeze out the tube that is the white, red, blue, and it comes out in your toothbrush white, red, blue?
Yeah.
And they would like try to mix it in the
the
tube, and even every time they squirt, like they spread it out, it was always white, red, blue. Like didn't make any sense.
Sorcery.
I regret saying green now. I feel like I let you all down. Patrick reading, new to the hobby. Why does everyone lick their brushes?
Who knows?
I think it's to add a slight amount of moisture to it without having to like dip your whole brush back in water.
I think it's also related to the point.
Yeah, I think it's both.
Yeah, just to point their brushes on their tongues. That's generally why people would lick their brushes.
But here's how I point my brush. I will water on it. Just go like turn it. It's very nice and pointy.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Jason did a really good video on chasing the point.
Yeah.
Where when you use it, it turns into a chisel and you flip it. Because people haven't heard about artists dying due to heavy metal placement.
That's true.
Well,
I mean, it does also help that
we don't have any heavy metal in our paints.
Yeah.
No.
And even a lot of big name brand artists paints have moved away from heavy metals in their paints. There's still plenty there. You know, cadmium red and yellow still exist, but I think it's just people are more aware now too. Don't eat the paint.
Teeny Tiny Victories has been a bad influence on Captain Mannerings. Oh, a bad influence on getting you to stop licking? That would be a good influence.
Yeah. I guess it depends on... More people need to read the Radium Girls, get a healthy fear of eating paint. That's paint with lead in it though, right?
No, it was radium.
Oh, radium.
Yeah. They used it for like watch facings because it would glow in the dark.
Ah.
But the girls who worked there would lick their brushes to point them to a tip so they could paint the numbers and things on hands on the watch faces. So they were ingesting radioactive material.
Oh my gosh.
And a lot of them got horribly ill.
They all started glowing.
Yeah. No superhero origin stories out of that one, sadly.
Yeah, that we know of. Hello, AG DeJohn.
That's Anthony Guido. That's what the AG stands for.
Oh. The GW Citadel's video staff has strict instructions to never be seen licking the brush. Interesting. But according to one of the old timers at GW, they also have biocides in their paint. Great.
Licking your brush isn't a problem until it is, and for most people, it never will be. Most people.
Yeah.
Yep. It's meant to taste awful.
I think soap is supposed to taste
Yeah.
awful.
Why they use it to punish kids.
Turns out cleaning material doesn't taste well. Or conditioner. It's an acquired taste from the potty mouth growing up. Non-toxic does not mean that you should eat, though. The problem with licking the brush is that it's completely unnecessary, so you are unnecessarily getting non-food in your body. True.
Mm-hmm.
And Jen says it's low calorie, too.
Nope, never said that. I don't actually know the calorie count because it's not food.
Because it's not for food.
It's not for fooding.
Samuel Benitez says, signature series, Angel Heraldez, profit.
Something tells me Vallejo's got him in their back pocket. I don't know that for sure, but given that that's what he uses.
I think he did a really cool green video with our paints.
With
He did
our
a really
paints?
cool video
Oh,
with
cool.
all of our our green paints.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Maybe he is not bought and paid for. We can still win him over.
Still a chance.
Except Angel helped Vallejo develop their paints.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I doubt he's up for grabs. I don't know. Content creators are funny because they have they're trying to make their money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gameplay, but he's also clearly not exclusive. Does Vallejo have a new gen of paints? I haven't even heard of this.
The new what of paints?
Or was that a while ago?
Updated their paints.
I don't know. Source said he's in the official video talking about how they made the new gen paints.
Oh.
I don't know if that was a while ago or recently. That's so funny to me.
We're actually gonna focus on the main line next rather than signature.
Yeah, y'all, we haven't even released the 2 new sets
Yeah,
yet.
exactly.
Interesting. I can't even imagine. I just can't even imagine looking at our entire line and saying, "Let's redo it all."
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. What?
Ugh.
Oh.
But that's the perks of,
Houdini said,
doing
"I heard
things right
go
the
bags
first
can
time."
double as a lunch
Exactly.
bag."
We don't
Yes,
need to.
your go bag could double as a picnic bag.
Of course. Rogue set's coming out April 25th. If you mean Rogue Hobbies, Shark Smile. She's one of our next signature series artists.
Kyle said, "I gave painting lessons at GW for nearly 9 years. And every time I started a lesson, I told them not to lick the brush, even though I would."
Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, Shark Smile, Rogue Hobbies colors. This is one of them. Here, I show you really quick because they're amazing. Dark hot pink, bright green.
Source said, "If your paints had been surpassed by other brands, then you might consider, but that hasn't happened yet."
Dark turquoise. ultramarine,
Mm-hmm.
bismuth yellow, orange red.
I'm not sure if I'm
These
saying,
beauties.
not sure, but if another paint brand were to make something that's like, oh, that works better, I don't even think we would switch, because we made these paints because that's what we like to use.
Yeah.
Right.
And we like using them. And if there's another paint that performs better, then on the market. But even then, we like the way these perform. There's nothing about them that we're like, yeah, really wish this color did this differently. Like, no, then we wouldn't have released it then.
That ours are so consistent. Like, our formula is consistent.
Yes.
So every bottle is going to perform pretty much the same way. I mean, some colors, we talked about that just a few minutes ago, some colors just, due to the nature of their pigment, don't cover as well in one coat.
Right. But that's just the pigment.
But that's just the pigment, and
Yeah.
they're gonna feel the same when you use them.
Yeah.
Give you the same consistent results.
I could see like a color, like if there's a color that for some like, scientist figures out a way for a certain pigment to be mixed with something that makes it better, then we'd be like, okay, maybe we switch this color out, update a little. But
we've changed a
even then,
couple, like early on, changed a couple things. Like, I want to say maybe olive flesh.
Yeah.
Changed just a tiny bit because it was so close to
Right.
ivory or something. But other than that,
Right. Someone else makes plaid first. Now that would be.
you know what? I would
Yeah.
step back and applaud them.
Yeah. If they can make plaid in a bottle, we'll tell you to go buy it. Game Delay, if you make fantasy names for all the paints, you should send me that list. If you do that, you should send me the list.
Game Delay is like, weekend plans.
As the one who makes all the labels, you should send me that list. That would be hilarious. Maybe I'll sneak one in there. We'll have 1,000 of a random. No. I'm sure Jason and Joe would not be happy if a roll of stickers showed up and it was a different name. They said this will take time, but it's going to happen. You keep me updated. Gabe Lee said, we're looking at you, Yellow. Some paints don't cover as well as others, Yellow.
Yep, 100%.
Bob said, easy. Just add fantasy in front of everything. Fantasy Bolt Pile Red. Fantasy Coal Black.
I have not used it yet, but I've heard that our bismuth yellow is going to cover pretty well.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's it going, Gosu?
Sometimes it's just getting the right pigments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, if we were to find a way to make cadmium work, well, that would cover pretty darn well. But if you want to keep your paints non-toxic,
yeah.
Which we
I
do.
feel like cadmium is probably not the thing that we would add.
Yeah.
It would kind of turn the whole "don't eat the paint" joke into something that was a little more,
very literal warning.
Very literal.
I am painting.
That came to
remember how I'm doing the thing.
Gimli said, I don't feel comfortable talking about my fantasy wizards, but I was raised pretty conservative. Bismuth yellow looked good when Luis was playing with it on stream. It's a great color. It's very, very good. Cadmium is a metal, right?
Yeah, it's a heavy
It's
metal.
one of the heavy metals, yeah.
Schmidt said the new yellow is great. Awesome.
How close is bismuth yellow to wizard's butt?
Not close.
Wizard's butt could be anything.
Wizard's butt can be anything, but the wizard butt that
the most
people
recent
received
wizard's butt version 1
is lighter.
It's lighter and it's a little bit more green.
Yeah, this is bismuth. It's
Yeah.
bright yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wizard's Butt is more green. I don't think so. I think he took it with him. Oh no, I think he gave his away.
Oh, did he?
I think so. Wizard's Butt is like banana taffy color.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, like a banana Laffy Taffy.
Or like
Good
an
way
old
to
Game
describe
Boy.
it.
Yellow Game Boy. Wizard's Butt is not a paint a mere mortal can understand.
Mm.
Can't learn that power from a Jedi.
Hello, Baka. Yes, made it to the Gen stream.
Woohoo!
Chuck said, I know we all love the paint, but a quick shout for the amazing airbrush I picked up at Adepticon. It makes my models look like how I want. Like, I know how to paint. Kinda.
Awesome.
Nice.
Did you get the top trigger or the gun trigger? Nice. That's my favorite one.
The
I
pistol
love
one,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, the pistol grip is so nice. It's so worth it. For somebody who's not used to the pencil grip. Nice. Yeah, regular grip is weird to use. I've heard though that once you figure out how to really like use the top, it's really good for precision. But if you're like getting into airbrushing, you're not doing like precision work. You're priming, you're basing, like
Right.
you're base coating, you know. So that the pistol grip is super nice for just learning how even an airbrush functions. Period.
They both work for whatever. I mean, Jason uses the pistol grip.
Yeah. Right.
Like on his like.
I think for like somebody who is, because you're used to like writing.
This is a natural.
That's natural
This
for
is
that.
natural. Yeah.
But it's not natural for people to be precise doing this.
Oh,
whereas
I see what
like
you're
the
saying.
pen,
Yeah.
you know, we're used to like
Yeah.
writing, you know. But you can learn either. Both of them can be used for precision. They just either you're learning how to be precise with your arm, or you're learning how to do the trigger on top. Schmidt, my brain is in full FOMO mode from Golden Demon. Matt, I didn't enter this year, and I have a ton of ideas running through my head.
Nice.
Don't have FOMO, you just enter next year.
Yeah.
With the rest of us. A bunch of us here are going to be entering. I got my model in the mail.
I'm
Very
so
excited.
excited to hear this. Philip said yesterday that he was going to be entering too.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Should be fun. I just saw it clean my pistol grip. What a difference. I guess I needed it. I need to clean mine out too. Chuck said, I jacked up my wrist and forearm when I was hit by a car as a kid, and holding my hand the way you need to with the top trigger gets difficult. Yeah, my hand cramps like crazy. Pistol grip is a dual action. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, T Schmidt got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. Comes with a smaller pot and a larger pot. You can switch out the crown or the crowns. I think that's what they're called. The tips.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
They're magnetic.
I'm not sure. Yeah, the
Yeah.
little magnetic.
Little magnetic
the little
tip.
cone on the front.
Yeah, the one that Jordan and Jason always keep dropping on stream, which is hilarious to watch.
Mostly Jordan.
Yeah. I think Jordan did it and then Jason did it once.
One day after stream ended.
All
he's
looking
like-
for it.
So we were both down on
So
the floor. I
funny.
was like flat on my stomach, like trying to get at eye level,
Yep.
looking for anything that would pop up.
Yeah, the first 3 millimeters of pull is just air, and there's a distinct no paint / paint line you cross. You can easily, it's very interesting how they feel. What model did I just get in the mail for the painting competition? So I got I've been wanting to paint one forever, and so I started playing Age of Sigmar a couple years ago, and I bought Fire Slayers, and then I was kind of bummed that there wasn't a whole lot of models available for Fire Slayers, so then I was looking at Khorne or Lumineth. And I decided to go with Khorne because they had really cool big stompy demons.
Yeah.
But the model that caught my eye for Lumineth that made me want to do that entire army for this model alone was the banner blade.
Yeah.
The giant banner. And so that's what I'm gonna paint. I've been wanting to paint it for a couple years now.
Yep, that's a great model.
So we'll see how I do. I haven't decided if I'm going to do any kit bashing or modifications to it, or if I'm just gonna, for my first entry, just go straight, pure paint it. Kind of what I'm leaning towards is just pure paint it. Ghost, said, I found that the tall, high roller trigger on the Badger Extreme line of airbrushes has been a game changer for me with finger fatigue while airbushing. I got a fancy airbrush that has a normal trigger, and the difference is shocking. Don't think you could go to the pistol grip after years of top trigger. Yeah, I mean, if you're used to it already,
it works for you.
Right.
If it works, it's great. Goes through the AOS Khorne range has been tempting you for a while. It's really cool. I don't care for mortals for Khorne. They don't really get me jazzed. But all the demons do. They're really cool. But I don't know, a bunch of scary looking dudes that have burn marks on their skin, and it's like, meh. It's alright. I've been having a lot of fun painting up the Warhammer Underworld warbands. Get a little taste of the range and have a mini for a game with 3 to 5 minis, yeah. I don't care for mortals, and now we get more insight into how Jabe sees himself. It's true.
Yeah, I do really enjoy that Games Workshop has been releasing and supporting those smaller games so much, because there's some really neat sculpts for Underworlds and Warcry.
Yeah,
and you can also get into a game without feeling like you have to commit to 50 models.
I just really, really wish, and I hope they change it for 4.0.
Yeah.
That the models from those games actually function properly in Age of Sigmar.
That's true.
Because they're so cool.
Yeah.
But they just suck. They're not good.
Yeah, the units are
they're
terrible.
So bad. And I think there's a couple that are actually okay. But I want I'm hoping the way that they're leaning towards in the lore, they're seeming to be a lot more lore heavy. I think they've understood that the lore aspect of Age of Sigmar is lacking in the kind of get you roped in department.
Right.
So I'm hoping that they make named characters a little bit more fun to play and a little bit more epic, and that could come with the warbands and all that. I know some of them have rules, but that's a shame. They're just kind of roped in for cross compatibility. Yeah, they just, I don't know. It's a bummer. Khorne was such a letdown for me. I absolutely love the models, but hate the gameplay. Their gameplay got a lot better once their book came out, which was recently. So if you played in 2.0, they were really fun. If you played in between when 3.0 came out and their new book came out, they were not fun to play. They were awful. But then they came out with the new book, and that had some new rules for Bloodthirsters. That was super, super fun. So if you haven't played it for a while, I recommend trying again. Yeah, some of the Slaves of Darkness ones I heard were okay and did pretty well. I know that I think Gloomspite's warband actually did pretty well too. Yeah, but they always shift those around because either they make them too strong or not strong enough. Corvus Cabal. Hello, Doc Seibel. I said that right?
I would say.
Yeah, I think Slave of Darkness has quite a few. I moved to almost only work right now. May give another chance to Spearhead though. Yeah, we'll see. We're kind of taking a pause on it too until 4.0 comes out to see what it looks like. We've also really been enjoying one-page rules. It seems like they're taking a lot of notes from one-page rules on all of that. So, well, not that one-page rules, made a system that was groundbreaking, but they just committed to that type of system, and so I think, and it works. So I think GW is like, oh, maybe we should circle back to that because they already do it for Blood Bowl. The like universal traits and all of that.
Yep.
Spearhead looks cool. I'm interested on how that will play. It looks like Spearhead is just using a Spearhead rule set. There's like doesn't use a whole lot of stuff. They've been releasing like little tidbits of what the rules will look like. I think they announced no more Battle Shock, which is weird to me. I don't know what they're gonna do instead.
Makes sense for such a small game.
No Battle Shock, period.
Yeah.
Like even in a 2,000-point game.
For Spearhead?
No, like full Age of Sigmar.
The whole
thing, the whole shebang gets no more Battle Shock, which is crazy.
Interesting.
So I don't know if they're gonna do like just morale, and it's not like a Battle Shock phase, but it's still like there is Battle Shock technically.
Right.
We'll see. Battle Shock was always interesting to me because you have all these like, and no BT if you double turn, no battle tactic if you double turn. Oh, really? That's what they did. Okay, that's really good. We talk about here at the office. That's Jason's least favorite thing about Age of Sigmar. Why he won't play it is because of double turns. Oh no. Josie, you're dumping that out on the floor. I'm sorry, but that's just the life you're having to live now. Just messed up. Dropped a bit of a mini into a trash can that I just dumped a bunch of old chopped up sprues into. Yeah, you're gonna be it's like looking for that one Lego piece in your big old tub of Legos.
Yeah.
Even as heavy SCE and Nighthawk player, not mad Battle Shock is gone. No, I'm not worried about Battle Shock being gone. I'm just interested in what they'll do. I think that it's good. I think it makes more sense because at least in a fantasy world,
Yeah.
you have all of these either like every other fantasy game you play, like things just don't back down from you. Like bad guy enemies, like yeah, if you kill a ton of them, they're still gonna come at you because they're like feral and
Right.
they just see blood, right? And then all of the mortal, like all of the order armies are all about like honor and fighting in battle, and what that, taking down monsters. So it just seems funny to me that they have these super intense retreat rules. For me, it just never fit my, I never understood it. I get it from a war game perspective because in war, that's what happens. But we're not talking about like humans. We're talking about demons and ghosts and
Right, and mighty heroes.
Undead and, mighty heroes that know they're going to come back to life. Like, why would Stormcast run away? They know they're going to live, like they're going to be reincarnated. It just didn't make sense to me. Skaven and Goblins, though. Yes. Yeah, I could see Chaos, too. So, yeah, some of them. Game Delay, have you seen the new Gnome Blood Bowl team, though? It's pretty cool.
Yeah. That was, I was not expecting those guys
That
to
looks
roll
sweet.
around.
There's some AOS stuff on the website, but to be honest, not thrilled by. But to be honest, I'm not thrilled by, but don't know how much is marketing BS. The modular bit was whatever. Yeah, I don't know how the modular stuff. I don't know. I think we just kind of have to wait. They're trying to send it out piece by piece, so we're kind of watching, and I get it, but. Yeah, that gnome Blood Bowl team is sweet. I heard that it's gonna be kind of like mid-April when they'll be coming out, so that'll be fun. If my heart weren't already given to glowy Ratman and cheater pants, I'd be tempted by the gnomes. That's fair. Yeah, regardless, make new minis, hype for Skaven, and maybe even Chaos Dwarves. That'd be sweet. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they do with a full rules restructure. They technically did a rules restructure for 3.0. It's funny. I feel like they said like, oh, we're redoing all of it, which we'll see how much they are redoing, and maybe it is a lot more, but at least from 2.0 to 3.0 felt like, wow, there's a ton of new changes. Like, this is a different game. 2.0 played a lot different.
Lady Deadpool's looking sick.
Carrying a whole bunch of stuff. Got all these pouches attached.
Yeah.
So many pouches. Getting into bolt action, and we just got Shatterpoint. Shatterpoint does look cool. There's a couple people here who play it. There's too many games at this point.
There's so many.
There's so many games.
I love me some bolt action though. I haven't gotten to play in a long time.
I still need to play Imperialis more. I haven't even played a game of Old World. I finished building all those guys. There's too much. Like I'm catching up, you know? I have to get all the models. I gotta paint all the models. I gotta build them all. Cascaboom, just got your order of fluorescent paints and love them, and thanks for getting them to me 2 days before the ship date.
Ooh.
We like to be quick here.
We do our part, and then we leave it to the people.
The shipping companies.
The shipping
Yeah.
The experts, the USPS and the UPS.
I was thinking about that the other day. How it is kind of a small miracle happens every single time we send one of those boxes out, because right, we do everything we can to get things packed up in a timely fashion, but then I thought about it, and it's like when we sent that go bag off to Alaska, and they were like, it'll get there in 5 days. I'm like, that is way up in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. The fact that it could get there in 4 or 5 days,
pretty impressive.
When they say it's going to get there.
Yeah.
Goes who found it. Nice. Was a shin guard from an Adeptus Titanicus Knight. So
wow,
nice.
That was quick. Congratulations.
Yep. Needle in a haystack. The gods, phase of the moon, and planetary alignment also play a part in shipping.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, for sure.
So Matt, I've been watching you draw these tiny little marks all over this.
Yeah.
What is this that you're painting?
Camouflage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I have an idea.
Yes.
Why don't we go full screen on Matt? I need to sit down for like 10 minutes for my back.
Sure.
Great.
So
Okay.
Perfect.
that way they can.
Boom.
There we go. Nice.
Oh, first try. Look at that. Nailed it.
Yeah, so I'm just painting all the camo gear. Anything that might have been painted camouflage or printed camouflage.
Doc said, all I know is that my Procreate base set arrived today and I'm busy scanning them into the Paint Rack app. Nice. TV? Christopher, unplug it.
I mean, the red light is on down here.
Oh, okay. There you go. Dumb TV. Jen running the show, calling the shots.
I mean, I do that every day.
Yeah. Jen, talk for me. There we go. I think I got the right mic on.
What?
I think we're good.
Okay. It's crazy Christmas blanket.
Oh, I know.
Jason's soul just quivered a little. He knows. He's the first to admit it.
Yep. He's first to admit it, but he's also the first one to blame Jen for the crazy stuff that we do.
Yes.
I always thought I would paint more armies, never knowing that I would be the guy saying, sure. Sex is great, but have you ever tried to get force lightning on a diorama of penguins hunting a dragon?
I'm looking cozy. It's actually starting to get warm.
Yeah.
Although this weekend's going to be, like Sunday's going to be nice. But it's 82. We have the AC on in here right now.
Yep.
So probably less cozy and more sweaty, maybe?
It's gonna.
Yeah.
It's hot under those lights up there.
Yeah, it's a little.
82 is
it's
that
a little
cold?
warm. Now that's why I have to wear this hat. Otherwise, I'll be
Yeah.
sweating all
Sweating
over
on
my
your head.
models.
82 is nice.
It's hot.
I think it's
Yeah,
nice.
no, it's not. 82 is nice.
I think it's nice.
It's not hot. It's going to be getting hot, but it is, once it gets above 80, the inside starts getting a little toastier,
Yeah.
especially with people moving around and lights, like we said. And
Yep.
Well, and the problem in Arizona is obviously not just the air temperature, but the sun is just so oppressive that
blazing.
keeping a building cool is a
82 is the
challenge.
beginning of too hot.
It is the
Yes.
beginning
Yes.
of too hot. We know the too hot is coming soon.
I was
It's
telling-
not here yet.
I was telling Jordan that I think he hasn't, he experienced summer heat, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't get to experience a good Phoenix winter right before the summer heat,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So I think this summer is going to hit him like a truck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
but this has been a really mild winter too. Like it hasn't been as cold as normal.
It lasted longer, I feel like.
Yeah, it did because it's I think because of all the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Great.
it definitely this time of year it's usually a little bit warmer than it is right now, I think. But you know who's really in for it is James.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he just got
27.7
here
degrees
from
Celsius. You
James,
rarely get
yeah,
that
from
hot.
Northwest.
he just moved here, so he the other day was like, "It's too hot." I'm like, "Oh, you
Whoa,
are in
yeah.
for it."
But you're gonna want to save those words.
Yeah.
So it's during the summer, we will have a week or two, sometimes 3 weeks straight. That's like 44 degrees Celsius.
Mhm.
It gets hot. So 82 is not so bad.
We're not complaining about it
No.
for sure.
82 is like, oh no, my car's a little warm when I get into it.
Yeah. Carl register like in the 90s probably.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten like, you know when like you grab a pan that's been on the stove on accident and you burn yourself? Now imagine if that happened when your seatbelt touched you every time.
Oh yeah, that
Yes.
happens. Yeah, everything in your car will kill you in
Yeah.
Arizona in the summertime.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will bake
Everyone everything
cookies.
wants to burn you. Yeah, we're getting to the point in the year where they're going to start baking cookies on the dashboard.
Air conditioning helps a lot.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Those aren't human habitat temperatures. Those are evacuate now temperatures. Yeah. Mateo was making fun of us at
We're all reptiles here.
Decepticon because we were telling Mashik how hot it gets, and
Yeah.
he was like baffled.
Yeah.
And Mateo's like, yeah, life shouldn't happen at that temperature.
Yeah.
Only fire.
What they
So he
say
said,
on
only
King,
fire.
I think it was on King of the Hill. One of the characters said that Phoenix is a monument to man's arrogance.
Yeah. Yes, very dry here.
Very dry. Yeah.
Unless there's about a month where we have monsoon season where it rains a ton, and then it's not.
Yeah.
And it's 120 out, and it's raining.
And sticky
And
and
then
muggy,
it
and you
gets
can't
sticky.
breathe.
Yeah, right.
because
While,
the air is
while it's
so
raining,
thick.
it'll dip down to 90, but then it goes back to 120.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's no reprieve at night.
No,
Very low humidity.
no.
But to be fair, though, sometimes the temperature change, like, when you think about it, going from 120 during the day to, like, even, like, 95 at night, that's an
Yeah.
insane change.
It is.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, that's
25
our
degrees?
the range of daily temperature in Arizona is always crazy. Like
Wild.
like the low temperature today it says 55 and the high will
Right.
be 83. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, in like the Midwest in the winters, it might be like 12 degrees for the low and 19 degrees for the high. So,
During the winter, it doesn't get the coldest it gets to like 30s.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
The
for like a
low
week.
the low temperatures,
That's at night.
yeah.
During the day, it usually sits around 40 or 50.
Yeah. 50s are probably average highs
Yeah.
in the wintertime.
Very nice.
There
Very,
was
very nice.
Can you go back up to a little bit? There was a game delay had a comment here. There you go, right there.
Oh, fascinating watching this model gradually disappear as Matt paints the camouflage.
Where is it going? I can't see it.
What model are you painting? Where's it going? Yeah, no, we don't even get snow here. It doesn't get cold enough. for that.
Very rarely. It snowed a few years ago, but it doesn't stay.
And if it does, it's
Yeah.
like, a light dusting.
Yeah. You'll see, the flurries, but they don't. There's nothing that's on the ground.
All these numbers just sound made up.
They sound made up.
I wish they were. I wish they were.
It's honestly, I mean, there's millions of people that live here, so we've all figured it out.
Well, it's the
We just
winter, right? We
complain.
all live for the winter.
We live
time.
here for we
Because-
live for the 9 months out of the year when it's actually really nice.
There's a reason we have hundreds of thousands of people that only live here in the winter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Flagstaff up north in the mountains gets a lot of snow.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
But this on site,
yeah.
release dates for sets are listed. Not on the site, but we are aiming for April 25th.
April 25th.
At least not yet. We're working on a page for that. So.
Morenci had 80 during the day in December. Ooh.
I feel like so it's very interesting because Christopher moved up to Carefree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And up there, it's like 10 degrees colder.
Because it's all desert.
Right.
Yeah, there's not as much concrete, not as many
Yep.
buildings.
So as Arizona gets bigger, the center of it, or as Phoenix metro area gets bigger, the center of it's going to keep getting hotter and
Yep.
hotter.
And that's where we are.
Yep. Literally right in the center of it.
Yay.
Doopy-doo. Yeah, 70 to 80 during the day in December, mid-30s at night. Yep. Yep.
80 seems warm for December, but 70's very common.
Lived in southeast Tucson for a while. Got a bit of snow while I was there. Summers rarely got above 95. Yeah,
Tucson's a
Tucson's a
higher
little-
elevation.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher. Phoenix is surprisingly very close to sea level.
Yeah, I think our elevation here is about 1,000 feet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very close.
We're a valley surrounded by mountains.
I remember when we were landing in Chicago. Like, where are all the mountains? So flat.
I was gonna say, instead you just probably saw all kinds of green, but not at this time of year.
I just saw a big body of water. That was wild.
Lake Michigan.
You started turning, and I was like, "Oh, let me see what's outside." And I flipped the thing open. It's just water.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, that's a big lake.
It's one of the great ones.
Yeah. We swing things around up here in Utah. We'll manage to dry up the Great Salt Lake, turning into a toxic dust bowl of heavy metals that will make it deadly to live here. I wonder if the town is in the same place still. I don't think I've ever been or heard of Morenci.
It's Clifton, Morenci. It's like a mining town.
Got it. I hope Demon Primarch Perturabo has an enormous siege cannon with him. I don't know who that is. Jason would, but he's not here. It's the definition of middle of nowhere. Great.
Yeah, if you had like flown to Arizona and then had to go to Morenci, it would feel like the middle of nowhere for sure.
He's the backbone of the Horus Heresy, the guy that carried the team.
It does seem pretty made up to me, Game Delay.
Yeah.
Game Delay said, I'm pretty sure Spitfire Miniatures just made up a name and we have to trust him.
Jade said 4-hour drive from Tucson. Which direction?
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing east.
Yeah, east or west. Because
Yeah.
north would be Phoenix. South, you'd be in Mexico.
I remember some stuff from my Arizona history classes, but I really am not great with geography in Arizona.
Yeah, either.
And there are a surprising number of things in my own state that I have never seen, even though I've lived here since I was 8 years old.
Yes.
I won't tell you how many years that
A
equals,
lot of
but
people
it's a
don't
lot.
get the chance to be a tourist in their own state.
Jade said, I also don't remember. I wasn't driving, just riding along, hating all the sun and sand. Sure. Don't need to paint apparel on the whiteboard yet. Yes. I'm hoping.
Gabe's out of room on the whiteboard.
The whiteboard's full.
It's
guys.
full
The
right
whiteboard's
now.
full.
We gotta
There's nothing to do
work
about
on
that.
some of the things before we add some new things.
Yes, but that is one thing that has been on the whiteboard for a while, and now that we're starting to hit, well, not yet, but probably in the next couple months, I'll be looking at all the apparel we have.
March was a crazy month. March was 6 months of time. I feel like. I mean,
even
like, it's insane.
January through April
Yeah,
is just wild.
but just March is with all the shows and all the things and getting ready for a new release and
So
it's been insane.
January was LVO.
Mm-hmm.
Then February was bags.
Mm-hmm.
Then March was 3 shows.
Yep.
And technically a semi-launch.
A mini release.
Of 18 colors.
Yep.
April.
Yeah, as far as like
18
production, it was like a product release around here because we had to still make, even though it's not available to everyone yet, we still had to make those colors for Adepticon.
Yep. All while, we've got a game going. So, it's lots of stuff. So many things. So this summer, we'll be able to get some...
be able to
some
breathe a
good-
little bit, hopefully.
Breathe a little bit, work on some of those types of things. I was really wanting to get some... I actually had a design made in December for some stuff. But that didn't end up happening.
Captain Mannerings, you fully adapt. It's just, we just know.
Yep.
We definitely complain about it every year, but we always make it through.
Yeah, that's your right when you live somewhere, though, to complain about the weather.
Yeah.
It's, people live up north where you get all sorts of crazy snow and ice and complain about shoveling their driveways every year, but they stay around.
I would think that maybe people who live in Hawaii don't complain about the weather.
Probably not.
But it does get a little humid there, so maybe
I was
they do.
going to say, they'd find something.
On Monday, you
everyone
hit
could find
95 streams. in a
I was
row.
just noticing that too. 95.
So
Game
today is
Delay. That
99 then.
impressive.
Right? Today's 99.
That's impressive. 90.
Oh, on Monday
Oh,
next
the
week.
coming Monday. Okay.
Today's 94.
Monday of next week, not this past one. Not the past Monday. April 25th for the Adepticon colors and the Rogue Hobbies colors and the Flame On Miniatures colors.
Yep.
All three of those sets will be available.
All of the new 18 colors we had at the show will be available, hopefully, April 25th. As the goal. Still behind Punisher? Punisher's not here today.
Punisher's not here.
So, we'll see.
I think you
Might
won.
need some proof.
I think you are now the reigning champion.
Go Sue, I'm out here with a 20 watch streak feeling like a big deal while Game Delay literally lives here.
But
I dread
Game
the day
Delay
he fails
today
to show.
is the day. He's not here, right? Has he been here at all?
I don't know.
I feel like even T. Schmid... Right, he could show up right at the end, but I feel like even T. Schmid said,
Panic Bomb's
too
at
bad
102.
Punisher's not here for all this talk about whatever game you guys were talking about.
Panic Bomb is 102.
What? Panic Bomb just quietly sitting over there watching all the streams, passing everyone up.
Putting in work.
Tried to tag him earlier and couldn't.
Yeah, see? Game Delay. Well, but now you've got Panic Bomb Arcade.
Are you using a wash right now?
Yes.
What wash?
A little bit of black wash.
Nice.
Just to accent some of the folds and the recesses and
being more precise with where you're putting them.
Yeah, I don't want to slather it on the high surfaces because I want to help those colors pop. But it'll help create a little depth. And I mean, the trick with camouflage is that you don't want to try to highlight or shade every single color individually. Yep. You want to pick a handful of colors that work together and then highlight and shade them as a group.
Okay, it was Panic Bomb that, not Punisher, that's ahead of Game Delay. All right, I'm gonna paint again. I've had enough of a break.
Great. She's back.
I'm back.
And we're back.
So nice you can just, I'm gonna take a quick 10 minutes. Let's go sit down on the comfy chair, still be able to interact with chat.
It's so nice.
Crazy.
My back is
dang,
own issues.
102 streams. That's wild. Is the camo like a fleck tarn?
I guess so.
I don't even know what that means.
Some sort of German pattern camouflage. Yeah, just kind of going for something colorful enough that looks like camouflage, but it's going to pop on the mini a little bit. Kind of a fall woodland camo.
Thin super glue can F off. Nearly glued a base to my hand multiple times. Game said also, I can't speak for Panic Bomb Arcade, but I am not endorsing a 94 stream streak as a lifestyle. This is not healthy. If you enjoy it, if it's something that brings you happiness, I don't see why it wouldn't be healthy. Unless you're neglecting your friends and your family.
Yeah, don't neglect. I mean, make sure you're feeding your kids and letting the dog
yourself,
out once in a while.
Drink some water.
Bathing.
Other than that, I mean, heck, I play video games for more than 2 hours a day. So, if it's replacing this,
Drink some water, get some sleep.
Yeah, drink some water.
Be amazed how much your quality of life improves by drinking water.
Don't say that, Panic Bomb. I believe in you. I
Yeah,
believe.
We believe in you.
Feels like, so when I was in high school, Snapchat streaks were a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They were a
man.
big deal. And I would have friends that would give their, if they were going to go out of the country or they were camping, they would give their accounts to their friends to do their streaks for them.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And we're talking like 500 days in a row type stuff. Like not, nothing, not chump change, but it was still silly to me.
Is that for posting content?
No, it's if I send you a Snapchat and you send me one back.
Oh,
Then we have a streak because we snapped each other every day.
Yep.
Doc Seibel, the Lady Deadpool came from it's Marvel United. But it's part of like a
I don't
like a
support
special expansion set or something like that. It had both of these and some other stuff too. So it's got the Deadpool on the unicorn, which is the one I really wanted.
That's a great one.
And then it's got the Lady Deadpool, her
So
mangled
fun.
teddy bear at the bottom.
Work is done. Now I can pay attention to you all painting.
Yay!
That's what
Woohoo.
we like to hear.
Camel looks cool. I was just wondering, streaks for Snapchat? I don't get it, but whatever floats your boat. I don't know. I didn't understand it either.
Yep.
I did not do that.
I missed out on Snapchat.
I'd be down. I get into that kind of thing for like, I'm like, oh, my streak is at like 20, and then I just have a day where I miss it. I'm just not thinking about it, and then I'm like, okay, whatever.
Snapchat's the one with the crazy filters, right?
Yeah,
That did the first like AI
yeah, they're the
kinda-
first ones
yeah,
to do
yeah.
all the insane filters.
I was not super into Snapchat.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Not their target age group. But
Nope,
boy,
Source,
I
we are
take
here.
my Wordle streak very seriously.
We are here making paint, sending paint. Gotta make sure you all got your paint. Missed out or successfully avoided, Matt.
Ooh, that's true. That's true. Through sheer ignorance,
Yeah.
I successfully avoided Snapchat.
Lady Deadpool is looking super cute.
Thank you.
Bank holiday over there. Yeah. I was driving this morning. I was like, why?
Oh, I did
Is
too.
it so nice to drive?
I turned out onto because our like where we live, the Osborne is only one lane in each direction. It's a big pain in the butt. So, and we live right by a school on Osborne. So there's always tons of traffic. And so we have like a back way that we go to avoid it, but we have to turn out onto Osborne eventually, obviously, because we're
Right.
off Osborne. And normally you have to sit and wait for quite a while. And today
Bonkers.
there was no cars. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
that's glorious.
I
It's
turned out. I'm
beautiful.
like, what is happening? Like, you get that weird feeling
Yep.
like is it Saturday? What do they do?
Well, sometimes there are some times where like there's just that one Friday that
Yeah.
for some reason
like everybody takes off.
everyone took it off. Especially in March because you're not sure if it's
Spring
break or something.
Yeah.
But today was definitely like, oh, why did I get to work 15 minutes earlier than I usually do?
Yeah, I totally forgot that it was a holiday.
Yep.
What holiday is it?
It's Good Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's Good Friday.
Not a mail holiday because the mail still got picked up.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mail got picked up. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, postal service is still running.
Currently spend over 60 hours a week reading medical records and writing legal briefs. 2 hours of goofy painting in the afternoon is food for my soul. Then I would say that's probably healthy.
Yeah.
I would say if 10 hours
It's
of your
self-care.
60 hours of a week reading medical records is getting
Definitely.
to hang out, sling some paint, or watch some paint being slung. I don't even know if
Talking
that's a
about
word.
nerd stuff.
The 60 hours isn't healthy. This is true. Gabriel, do you have your own firm or do you work for a firm?
Very excited about this one. My first time using it.
What? Dang. Everyone watch Jen's live reaction to Dark Hot Pink.
I mean, just sitting on my palette, it's beautiful. My hair used to be this color.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
awesome.
just like underneath.
The tips, yeah.
Yeah.
That is such a good color.
I like it.
It's Jen approved.
Yes.
It looks like it covers really well too.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Is that a damp brush? Pretty good.
We split away into our own firm. Delay, delay, and delay.
Not the real name.
Not the real name, so there's a lot of startup work to do. Okay, so that's fun though. Kind of your own
But
deal.
with like relatives? If you're all named Delay?
That pink makes the red pop.
Yeah.
It does. It's very cool. No, that was me being silly, is what he said.
Oh.
Patrick Reading said, so I'm the faculty advisor for our D&D club, and we're having a painting night soon and going to show the students how Noosh works.
Ooh.
Yes. Noosh. Source said, no, some of them are just slow. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Because delay, you know.
Yeah.
People I worked with doing Social Security disability law, then VA disability law, and now we're on our own.
Nice.
That's exciting.
Being a business owner is like the most stress-free thing ever, so.
Gameplay said, it is sad about my late partner, though. Because he was slow.
Because he was slow. He was delayed.
It's funny that my wife does know she's Mrs. Delay now. Best. And all the
And all
little
the
delays.
little delays.
Would you call them minor delays?
I wonder why there's a hum every time your mics kick in. Is there a hum in the room? We have a gate set up, so there is a slight hum kind of in the building.
The AC is on right now.
AC,
is
but
running.
the gate also kind of does that anyways. But there is just kind of a room hum of AC, of cars outside,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah,
You're not in a soundproof studio.
no. Gotta go. Catch the rest later. See ya.
Anthony, see ya. Have a good weekend.
Thanks for stopping by.
So I was sitting at my computer yesterday trying to figure out what game I wanted to play. Whenever I always get into a bunch of different games, and either the people I'm playing the games with are gone, or I just like I get sucked into whatever I'm doing until I get pulled out for some reason. And in this case, it was Adepticon. So I was playing a lot of New World, super into that, and then Jason convinced me to play Enshrouded with him. We were doing that, and that was a lot of fun. But I kind of got pulled out of New World because of Adepticon. So I was like, oh, okay, jumping into it is a lot. Do I want to do that tonight? Maybe not. Enshrouded sounds fun, but Jason's not here. I'll wait for that. And then I realized that Stardew 1.6 came out, and I am very, very excited. That game is the best. So I will be binging that this weekend, playing all the new stuff that came out.
Fun.
Very, very exciting. We bought Enshrouded a couple of days ago. It's really cool. I'm excited to see where they take it. They've made a lot of big promises, much like they did with No Man's Sky. But yeah, we'll see how it does. I will say, out of every survival game I've ever played, it has my favorite building mechanics ever. They're amazing. Because you have all of your big like foundation stuff you can place, but they also give you the ability to place stuff like block by block. So you can do really custom things with it, which is really cool. That is what I've been told, Source. They're the same day as No Man's Sky. I've remember finding it too. Maybe I'm just blindly believing the people who told me, but that is what I've been told. Maybe same publisher. I think they made Portal Knights. I've also seen that too, which I loved Portal Knights. Portal Knights was really fun. Yeah, it's a good game. It's really fun with friends. It's a good time. Gerard just ordered the whole set of paints this past week. Very excited to use them.
Beautiful.
Heck yeah. Love to hear it.
Dive right in.
Ring the bell. We don't have a bell in here.
Game delay. The biggest problem with mini painting is that I no longer play video games enough to have any reflexes. This has nothing to do with my age. See, that's why you could play games like that are chill, like Stardew. Stardew's the best. Can't tell I'm on a big Stardew kick now. I played it last night, and I'm on a big kick now. I play Hunt Showdown almost daily still. 1,000+ hours. Dang.
That's impressive. That's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
That is a lot of hours.
It's a cool game, though.
Yeah, I've heard, seen really good things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. I know we were, a group of us over Discord last night. We're going over which games we've played the most of. I think my number 3 was... I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what my number 3 was. Oh, it was a game called Graveyard Keeper. Very fun. You run you get hit by a car and then you wake up in this fantasy world that you have to, you run a graveyard. And so it's like very, like plague type fantasy where it's like not like fun, like look at this, there's fairies and wizards and stuff. It's like, no, there's like a boat of like corpses that can't leave the dock because of something, and it's like super dreary, very sad, but it's all top down pixelated, so it's a fun, it doesn't have like a really grotesque kind of theme. It's very cartoony and arcadey. So I had like 200 hours or something in that. And then the second most was New World. I had like over 800 hours in, which came out 2 years ago. Played way too much of that. And then Elder Scrolls Online was number 1, which I think I have played it a lot over the years. I think that's a fake number though, because I may have left it open for like a week.
That's fair.
So then it's get racked up, 200 hours of time that I didn't actually play it.
I had a glitch in Steam once for one of the games I played. I think it was like Rome 2 Total War or something like that, where it wasn't. I would close the game and the game would close out, but Steam would still think it was running in the background somewhere.
So it would keep it. Yeah.
So it kept tallying my time. So like after the first few hours I played it, I come back and it says that I played it for 48 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, what happened?
Like, no, I'm a human being who needs sleep.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my Steam games source. I have no idea. Like Minecraft, I don't even want to know. Because that came at its peak when I was like in middle school. So that was, I played way too much of that.
Oh yeah, especially middle school, you have all the time in the world to
Oh,
go.
I distinctly remember there was a girl that I really liked in middle school. And I was a very awkward middle school boy, obviously. Because all middle school boys are awkward.
Oh, I was gonna say, why do you say obviously?
But I was pretty rough. And I remember, like, she had sent me a text saying, "Hey, do you want to come with us to the mall or something?" And I didn't see it for a week. I didn't check my phone for a week because I was playing Minecraft. And I remember I was like, it was a time where I was going to bed at 2 a.m. and waking up at 7 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
as a like 7th grade boy.
Oh my gosh.
And I would sit because I didn't have a desk, and it was a hand-me-down computer I got from an old friend. That was like Dino computer, so it was one of the big glass screens, and the computer was on Linux, like super old.
Wow.
And not like Linux because I wanted to choose Linux. It was Linux because I had no other choice. Linux. And I was on the ground, so I was sitting on the floor. It's probably why I have such terrible posture, because for my years from 7th grade and 8th grade, I would sit on the floor, crisscross applesauce, playing Minecraft, or would be laying on the ground. Not good. Okay, no, King Games didn't make No Man's Sky. Okay, never mind. They really, really took the feedback and went to the wrong board with that one for No Man's Sky. Yeah. So here's my I know it's not Thursday, but I didn't get to do this yesterday. Here's my rant for the day, my therapy. So I think that games like No Man's Sky did terrible because they said all of these things that didn't happen, and everyone was expecting this game to be released in a certain way. It didn't play the way they wanted, had tons of bugs, and they get tons of crap for it even today, right? But now we have games that just slap an early access sticker on it and say, "Oh, it's not done yet."
Yep.
But buy it for $30 and just know that it's not done yet. And then we all just are like, "Oh, well, it's early access. Like, it's fine. The game's not out yet." But then all these game companies are like, have been early access for like years. So many years. So many. And it's silly. Even games I really do like Satisfactory. Satisfactory's been early access for way too long. I know 1.0 is coming out soon, but goodness. Goodness. So I think that early access is a sham, and people should just finish their games. I get it. I get it. You want to it's cool for people who don't have a whole team to do it, but yeah, we just essentially we pay them to play test. Yeah. Now you have certain companies. Enshrouded is doing early access, but that game came out recently, and I think they have a plan for 2025 Q1 release, full release, which is like, okay, you've got a year and a half. That's fine. So, yeah, Ark never left early access. Exactly. Bull Titanium and White was early access for the Rogue Hobby Signature Series. No. Wrong. Wrong. Yeah, so that's my rant. I think it's cool for the people who use it properly, but we can see from other developers too that you can release a game that's done and it's good. Don't release half done stuff. I know, it's silly. Or right now, there's a ton of games that are like have been hyping up for the last 4 years with trailers and stuff, and they're like coming to early access. You're like, what? It's not even going to be done yet?
Yeah.
Making all these trailers for a game that you just like wrote up in a Word doc about what you want to do, and then you're like, oh, all right, pay some guy a couple $100 to make a trailer. Jeez. Yes. Indie developers showing AAAs how to do it. Yeah. I do like that. I do like that part. A lot of those do require some early access stuff, but I still think that it's possible to do it without it. I feel like all the models I paint never leave early access. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the painters. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. Before you show someone. Well, I'm still working on it. We plan to paint the back of the model in version 2.0. Yeah. Even get like Grounded. Grounded was in early access for too long. They're out now, but still, it was too long for a developing company like Obsidian with Microsoft backing them. Like, come on, you didn't need to be in early access for 4 years. Just finish it. Just finish the game. Silly. But it is very interesting how our brains automatically go, oh, it's early access, it's fine. Even I do that. Even though I don't like it, I still do that. So I feel like No Man's Sky, if it came out a couple years later when early access was like a normal thing for people to do, actually probably would have done fine. I think No Man's Sky would have been in a way better place than it is today. Which just shows that it does work, which is annoying.
I've just exploded 2 of Jason's paint bottles. Not exploded, but like I've twisted open the cap. I've shaken him, twisted the cap, and they've like squirted out. He's gonna.
Well,
we're gonna blame Phil.
Yeah, we'll blame Phil. I think part of it is because he traveled with them.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. They're just not. They haven't been opened. A little extra pressure in there.
Yep.
If you subscribe to my early access mini, I'll probably spend that money painting an entirely different mini rather than finishing this one. I want to be upfront about this. Great. Right? I mean, early access is kind of what we're seeing on the other side in a different way, kind of like what Patreon does, right? Not Patreon, Kickstarter.
Kickstarter, yeah.
Kickstarter. You just don't know. Don't know what they're spending it on. I bet you though, Pal World, they spent all their money. 100%. They spent it the moment they got it. Jen painting? Love this for us, said Awkwardish Panda.
It's been a while for sure.
Yep, Jen's painting some Deadpool minis.
Super into it today. A lot of times, I'll take a big long break and then it's hard to go back and I'm like, I don't know, I just don't feel it. But I'm enjoying it today.
In the groove.
In the groove.
T. Schmidt, I'm in a perpetual state of distracted for all my minis. Always thinking about what's next. Or what I never finished. Yeah. I'm in a state of my desk being so unorganized that I just can't function at it. I cleaned up my room a little bit yesterday, which was good. But, my hobby room. Hello, Bellwave Gamer.
Hello.
Kane Delay said, it's awkwardish, it's my birthday, but nobody's giving me wizard's butt. You know, he told you we don't have any.
Got lost in the mail.
I got lost in the mail.
We were just talking about how great things are, how great it is that things show
Yep.
up when we ship them.
Gabe, I'm gonna tag you a pic on Discord. If it's like a super clean table, I'm gonna be I'm gonna admire it and also feel very sad for my table.
Nice. Didn't think I'd get through all this camo today.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Didn't-
Oh, that looks
See,
good.
that's what happens when we say when you have to sit
That's
here
so
and paint.
crazy. That looks
Yes,
so good.
yeah.
But it's like you can't leave. You're here for 2 hours. You gotta paint.
You gotta buckle
All right,
down.
I guess I'll finish it. It is also $3.50.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Just about
Time
to
flies.
wrap up.
I put Kyle in charge of doors today, so I can stay until
Nice.
Awesome.
4.
I'm very
Roll on
trusting, so I'm
out.
genuinely moved that Jen would even try to send me wizard's butt. It's sad it got lost in the mail, and I know that Jen would never lie about something like
I
that.
would never, ever. Especially not to you. You're a lawyer. Surely you would recognize a lie immediately.
It's also $2.50 somewhere.
Is it? Maybe Hawaii.
Probably. Oh, because we're on California. California and
Right.
our time are the same now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still waiting for that tag, T. Schmidt. Game Delay said lawyers are just like normal people, but typically less fun to be around, in my experience.
Aw.
Were there any video games that you play or liked playing, Jen? You video game person?
I was not a video game person ever really. I mean, I had I didn't have it. My growing up it was just me and my mom. And I was more into like dolls and
Mm-hmm.
reading and things like that. My mom got remarried she got remarried when I was like in my 20s, but she met her second husband when I was like 16 maybe, and he has 2 sons and they were younger, and so they were super into video games. So
Yeah.
when they would come over on the weekends, they all had Game Boys, and my mom got a Game Boy and they were super into it, and so I would go over there and play like Tetris or something on the Game Boy, but that's about it.
I was just thinking, I feel like you would really enjoy playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Playing what?
It's a game called Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Uh-huh.
It's Jason played Borderlands. I don't know if you ever watched him play it. Like a alien planet kind of first person shooter.
Okay.
With a really cool.
Is this the one that he was
art
playing
style.
with you guys the other day?
No,
Oh.
that was Enshrouded.
Okay.
No, it came out a while ago. These games are kind of like a. They've kind of come out for the last few years, but Tiny Tina's Wonderland is based off that game, but it's basically guns in a fantasy world.
Oh, how funny.
But it's a character in the Borderlands games who's running a D&D session, and so you're just playing D&D, but it's like she's all about unicorns and
How cute.
what's the name of the unicorn? It's Princess something, but or Queen. I can't remember. Someone in chat, remind me what the name of the unicorn is. But it's very silly, very goofy kind of style that I think you would just enjoy watching.
Oh, probably.
And very, very funny and crude. There's a couple characters that follow you around, and one of them is voiced by Andy Samberg.
Oh.
And he is very funny. Butt Stallion. Yes, Queen Butt Stallion.
Butt Stallion?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Game Delay. For Royal Majesty Queen Butt Stallion. Yes.
That's fantastic.
It's great. Source said, so in the news, a math teacher in the U.S. is running for president. He has legally changed his name to literally anybody else.
Wow. I've not heard of that.
I'm not surprised.
That's commitment.
T. Schmidt, that is a lot going on. There's a lot of projects sitting there. That is messy. That's what my desk looks like right now.
Oh, a picture of his
Yeah.
painting desk.
My desk looks like that. Love all that pro acryl though. Mark, didn't you get a bottle of Wizard's Butt? Or no? Are you gonna send Game Delay your bottle of Wizard's Butt? Is that what I just heard? Teach me, I got a couple bottles of the stuff. I got a few bottles of Pro Acryl.
A few bottles of Pro Acryl.
Oh, I already got sent a bottle of Wizard's Butt because people care about me and don't lie about something. Sending me something so important. Oh, Fire Arc won the texture trainer. Okay. T. Schmidt has one Wizard's Butt. Love that you're PA the foam trays.
The foam trays are great for storage. That's what we use here.
Yeah. I want to get
a great paint holder.
I don't know if we have any left. The ones that you can put your foam on the like wooden the like the trays. Nice.
So the new Flame on Caramel Brown is really nice for
hair,
blonde hair.
Yes, caramel brown and then bright yellow ochre. Super nice for like a blonde hair.
Yeah.
I was painting my Rohan army, and they're all blonde. So I did the caramel brown, bright pale yellow, or caramel brown, yellow ochre, and then bright yellow ochre. So good. Then my ultra highlights with the pale yellow. Very good. It's very cool that it's not just the colors you use that make an effect, it's also the way that you apply the colors. Because you can use the same exact set to do.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people are like calling the Flame On set a non-metallic gold set.
And that was the intention. But it's not just that.
The colors are great for that, but
yeah,
I'm not painting non-metallic gold, and I'm using that color. And
hair, skin.
Really,
I mean, that's a great skin color too.
Yeah. Yeah, fun stuff. All right, well, I'm going to have to leave that looking a little stripey, but that's okay.
Looks awesome.
Definitely a fan of the pink.
Yeah. Good.
It's
It
a
looks
good
really
pink.
good.
I didn't get to crack open my fluorescent yet. Didn't have time for that, but I did use a little bit of the fluorescent red on this guy.
Yeah, that looks really good too. That Deadpool looks awesome.
I get in there.
Very good. Oh my gosh!
What'd you do?
Chris just threw something at me. Oh, he threw a piece of paper at me. But I just saw that white ball being launched at my head. Saw him in the doorway.
Right.
Dang. Another day.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging out
thank
while
you.
I painted.
Yeah.
It was
Yep,
super
time-
fun.
Time to close down shop, huh? That
Yep.
time?
It's that time, it looks like.
Dang. Dang, dang.
Thank you, Game Delay. And Awkwardish Panda, thank you.
Jason, working on the face of a current model, thought, what is going on with the eye area? Thinking it was a mistake in the print. Nope. She has eyelashes. Nice.
Those will be fun to paint. Whoa.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh.
We're back. Oh, the screens just went dark. I think it was probably our adapter here that freaked out. Thanks for streaming. Everyone had a great weekend. Yes. Thanks for watching.
Awesome. Gabe's gonna
Throw some
get the links up in there for you. You can still see us good. It flagged
Good.
like all our screens went black for a second, so you probably also saw our panicked, huh?
What just happened?
What happened?
Yeah, so I'll throw some links to the Discord where you can. Oh, did I do Discord?
You did store
I
twice.
did store twice. Oh my gosh.
That's okay.
Brain. There we go.
Our
Discord.
store link is where you can get all of the Pro Acryl paint that you saw us using, the brushes that we used, mediums, primers, stuff that you didn't see us using, like our go bag, all the tools that we make, all kinds of good hobby products for you.
What is happening with? What is going on? The computer's having a stroke.
And then
There
we
we
have
go.
our Discord, which is our awesome community of hobbyists. We would love to have you join us over there if you're not already a part of it.
Yep.
FLGS is going to be our store locator. If you want to see if you can purchase Pro Acryl at a store near you, check that link. And then YouTube is where we all, or we have all of our tutorial content, all of our past live streams, especially now since we're streaming in both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. They automatically go right up there. We've got tutorial videos. We have all of our are they reels on? No, they're shorts on YouTube.
Shorts, yeah.
All kinds of great stuff over on YouTube.
Lots
Yeah.
of
The
phenomenal
Go Bag
shorts.
Neo is in stock for the distributors. Yes,
Yep.
they just have to order it. So
Yep,
I
yep.
know PK Pro is getting an order in this weekend. So if they don't have the Neo yet, which I think they do, they'll be getting it soon, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone have a great weekend.
Thanks, everyone.
We will have something for you on Monday. So definitely.
Yes, and do something awesome
Tune
for
in for
Game
that.
Delay's birthday. I'll go home and eat some cake. I think I have some cake or something
Yes.
that I can eat that's lovely and delicious and
I'll make
desserty.
myself a fancy cocktail in your honor
Yeah.
and play some Stardew and play some lo-fi while I play Stardew. Cozy night.
Cozy night.
We
Cozy,
will be
cozy.
back Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Definitely
same bat
tune
time,
into
same bat
that.
channel.
Definitely tune in. Great. Well, everybody, have a great weekend,
Bye, everyone.
and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
So Marquette coming in with a 27-9 record, as opposed to NC State's 24.